We're going to sing it to that ceremony now.
From 2007 to 2010. Tonight, we honor a true warrior, a player who gave his all each and every night for his teammates and you, our great fans. Please direct your attention to the video board for a special video presentation.
133 penalty minutes. Why are you so pissed off?
It's just, every player has to contribute, and that's part of my game, that physical, kind of tough game. And, every team kind of needs a couple players like that to put the other team back on their heels.
Marty, you can see.
He's a guy, obviously, that came in with a reputation of being a physical forward as a young pick with the Barrie Colts. And, again, when you looked at his style of play, but I think what we quickly found out was that this is a guy that had pretty soft hands as well, that could score. And you see that development of the top power forward. And, in that second year, he really took off. I think 16 goals. He really showed that he could be a guy that could play top 6 minutes. Play in any kind of role, and he really started to take off after that second year.
Right away, you see Clifford going to the net. Actually, Pither looked like he might have got a piece of that.
Back to the point. There's a low shot. Skips up. Rebound. Scores! When was the last time you heard the building this loud, Gene? A 6-2 Barrie lead over the defending Memorial Cup champion Windsor Spitfires.
I think the surprising thing, too, is his leader. He's a guy that whatever the coaches wanted him to do, he would fit that role and play it. And, this is a guy that was a competitor at heart. I mean, every shift.
On the pass across on this side to Clifford. Clifford trying to cut in. He does. Gets in front of the net. Scores! Got right by the defense and cuts across in front of the goal, and getting a backhander past Jason Mission. It's 5-1 for the Barrie Colts.
The thing about, Kyle Clifford, they always call him that power forward, but really, when you look in the dictionary and you want a definition of a true power forward, that was Kyle Clifford as a Barrie Colt in the OHL.
And over the bench, and play continues. Here's Simmons, shoots, score! Tipped in front as Simmons threw it in front, and the first goal of the NHL career for Kyle Clifford. A turnover as the Rangers try to get out of their own zone. Kyle Clifford scores!
What do you think about tonight? Think about your family and the people who've cheered you on ever since you were a little kid. And you win it for all your teammates, but you win it for everyone that's been cheering for you your whole life, too.
And joining us here tonight, please give a warm Barrie welcome to the Clifford family. Kyle's wife, Paige, his 3 boys, Brody, Riker, and Cooper. All 3 boys, of course, will become Barrie future Colts. And his parents, John and Debbie. Kyle was a kid that we had ranked high in the 2007 AOHL priority draft. And when we called his name out as our second-round pick at 36 overall, we were excited about the future of our hockey club. Kyle played over 200 games as a Colt, becoming one of the toughest players in the league. There is nobody I know that worked harder off the ice than Kyle Clifford. When he was told that his stride wasn't perfect, It was a summer of skating with no stick for hours a day until that was fixed. When he was told he had to get bigger and stronger, Kyle headed for the gym immediately. Kyle knew early on that he wanted to be in the NHL, and he wasn't going to let anyone stop him. His ability to hit and stick up for his teammates when needed is what NHL scouts loved about Kyle. And in 2009, Kyle was finally eligible to be drafted. He was selected 35th overall, an early pick in the second round to the Los Angeles Kings. The Kings needed exactly what Kyle brought to the table. And at the ripe old age of 19, much to our disappointment, because Kyle had another year of eligibility with us, he was off to the NHL. Kyle played 13 seasons in the NHL with the Los Angeles Kings, St. Louis Blues, and of course, our beloved Toronto Maple Leafs. He played in over 750 regular season games, contributed 144 points, and a whopping 905 penalty minutes. And of course, another 65 games in the playoffs that led Kyle to achieving his lifetime goal of winning a Stanley Cup in 2012. But of course, that wasn't good enough for Kyle. He had to do it again in 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise and welcome back to the Sadlin Arena, number 13, Kyle Clifford. Here tonight to honor Kyle as well is Marty Williamson, who coached Kyle for all 3 seasons here in Barrie. Marty?
Thank you, Howie. When I was looking at Kyle's career, it struck me that the number 2 was kind of important to him. The Barrie Colts drafted Kyle in the 2nd round. The LA Kings drafted Kyle in the 2nd round. Kyle has 2 Stanley Cups. Kyle lost his 2 front teeth early in his career. And Kyle is also the 2nd player to have his jersey honored, along with our good friend Dale Hawerchuk. In Kyle's 3rd and last year with the Colts, he helped lead the Barrie franchise to his regular season record, 57-9-0-2. At the start of the season, I traded for 2 players, Luke Pither and Brian Cameron, and I had this vision that Kyle was going to be the perfect left winger for them. Actually, Luke and Brian are here tonight, and congratulations, it's great to see you. But the 2 of them walked into my office at the start of the season, and they weren't sure that they wanted Kyle on their wing. They wanted maybe a more skilled guy, Alex Hutchins or one of our other guys. I told them they were crazy. I said, you know, Luke was kind of a mouthy guy, somebody they always wanted to take his head off, and Brian was an amazing goal scorer, but he didn't like to get hit very much. And I told them if they put Kyle on their wing, nobody will touch these 2 guys. Luke and Brian went on to have their OHL career best seasons with us, and Cliffy had an amazing season with 28 goals and the typical 100-plus penalty minutes. So it was a great year. In 2009, Howie and I went to the NHL draft to support Kyle. We were kind of bragging that Kyle was going to get drafted quite high. And one prominent GM, in our league said to us, no way, Kyle doesn't have enough skill. Well, the LA Kings took Kyle high, and I think Kyle has one of the greatest skills you can have in a team sport, and that's character. You want this guy on your team. You win with this guy on your team. You might wonder where Kyle gets all this. Yeah, absolutely. That's the character that we're proud of. You might wonder where Kyle gets all this character from, and I'll just tell you a little personal story. 9 years ago, I was coaching the Niagara Ice Dogs, and I had some health issues. After surgery, I was recovering at home, and who showed up at my front door? Mr. and Mrs. Clifford. They were just checking in on me to see that I was doing okay and just to say hi. It always touched me, and I'll never forget it, but I shouldn't have been surprised. It's the Clifford way, just to take care of everybody. Appreciate it. Kyle, to you and your family, congratulations on this honor tonight. It's well-deserved, pal, and I'm so proud of you.
What would a retirement ceremony be without having the mother of the honoree speak to honor her son? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Kyle's mom, Debbie Clifford.
Wow. This is a pretty surreal feeling, standing here at ice level. What a view from this vantage. No wonder all the players are so pumped all the time, playing in front of the best fans in hockey. Thank you, Barrie Colts fans, for always supporting the players and this team. Without you, moments like today would not become possible for players like our son. Howie, John and I thank you and the Barrie Colts organization for drafting Kyle to be an incredible hockey club, to be part of this incredible hockey club. As hard as it seemed at the time, dropping him off for his first year, we knew the exceptional hands he was left in. The Colts organization is second to none. I don't say this lightly. All parents have high expectations for the care of their children, especially when leaving home at 16. Howie, you surpassed every expectation, and even expectations we had not thought of. From ensuring he was with wonderful billets, the Fourniers and the De Silvas. Both families made Kyle part of their daily lives and their family. To Marty Williamson and the entire coaching staff, who skillfully develops and mentors players to play for the Barrie Colts logo, making the 2009-2010 playoff run one for the Colts history books. To all his former Colts teammates, for your support of one another and the friendships you built. We thank all of you, as you were all instrumental through your guidance and support in Kyle's growth, not only as a player, but as a person, making him responsible, accountable, and helping him develop the character of a young man pursuing a dream to play hockey. Kyle, the goosebumps were real when you called Dad and I to share the news of your jersey retirement. Along with your brothers, Matthew and his family, and Alex, we were all overjoyed for you to receive this humbling honor. Your journey is a testament to your hard work and your unwavering support of everyone you surrounded yourself with. Watching your passion for hockey over the years has been heartwarming for all of us, and your dedication has led you to this magnificent moment. Your time in Barrie will always be cherished by us, as it marked a chapter in your hockey path. Most importantly, it's where you met your wonderful wife, Paige. and eventually blessed us with 3 of our 5 adorable grandchildren. Paige, your love and support for this family has never gone unnoticed. Thank you for always being by Kyle's side. Howie, on behalf of John and myself and the entire Clifford family, we thank you for making today such a special memory for all of us. And to the current Barrie Colts players, enjoy every moment you wear this jersey, and good luck on your playoff run this year.
There is an old saying in life that it takes a village to raise a child. And nowhere is that more evident than here in Barrie. Every year we take in 20 to 25 young boys on our team who are chasing their dreams of one day playing hockey in the NHL. And thanks to you, the great fans that we have, and the great billets that we have who welcome them into their homes and help shape their lives. They attend local high schools. They are in the community at all kinds of events, such as Colt for a Day, the Adopt a School program we have here, where they go and speak to local kids about them chasing their dreams. It truly is remarkable how we all help shape the lives of these young men. I have owned the team for some 20 years now, and all of the boys that I have come in contact with several years later, after they have left the club, will tell you they have a fond place in their heart for the city of Barrie, and that it was the best years of their lives. Some of them even reside now in the community, and tonight we are here to honor one of those boys who left us over 15 years ago. A lot of you don't know this, but while Kyle was here playing for the Colts, Kyle became attracted to one of the Mariposa shovel ice girls that used to come on the ice during breaks to shovel off the snow. And Kyle, being the smooth operator that he is, used to flick snow at her as she hustled around to make her laps. And wouldn't you know it, they are both here today, some 13 years later, with 3 of their sons in tow. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause, and help me welcome our 3rd inductee to the Colts Hall of Fame, Kyle Clifford.
Thank you, Howie. First off, it's good to be home. Walking in this rink brings back so many memories, and standing here tonight is truly special. It's a privilege to have my jersey raised alongside Brian Little's and Dale Howardchuk's. Brian was more than just a great player. We were both products of Cambridge minor hockey. Seeing his success gave me something to strive for, and now to be recognized alongside him is truly humbling. Brian set the standard for what it means to be a Barrie Colt. Though Dale was a great coach, he was also the foundation of the Barrie Colts. His passion for the game, dedication to the organization will never fade. To have my number raised beside his is an honor beyond words. To my billet families, the Fourniers and the De Silvas, thank you for making your home my home, and I will always be grateful. To the Toronto Marlies and Maple Leafs organization, my friends and family, thank you for being here tonight. This night is a reflection of your support you've given me over the years. To Kyle Dubas, my agent, you went above and beyond, investing more time with me than I could have ever imagined. One of the best parts about playing in Barrie was the group of guys I played with. The friendships we built, the memories we made, are things I will carry with me forever. Deli, Hutch, Gotts, H, Stanny, Peps, Prouder, Brody, Crow, Pither, Benny, Cammy, and Daniel. You guys made this experience what it was, and I couldn't have asked for a better group. I was also very fortunate to have great coaches and staff members who played a huge part in shaping me as a person and a player. Marty Williamson, Drake Barahowski, Jeff Bukaboom, and Dave Bell. When they weren't busy chasing me around trying to keep me in for curfew, somehow still found time to help build the foundation that made me a successful pro. Looking back, I'm not sure what took more effort, developing my game or just keeping me out of trouble. Dave Drinkel, Rich Rottenberg, and Kevin Emo. Whether it was at the rink or catching up over the years, our conversations are something that I truly value. I'm grateful for the time we spent together in Barrie and the friendships that have lasted long after. From day one, Howie Campbell has gone above and beyond to make sure his players have everything they need to succeed. I will never forget my first day at training camp. I arrived early and eager to work. Howie grabbed me for lunch. From that moment on, I saw firsthand how much he cares about this team and the people on it. Howie, your passion, dedication to the Barrie Colts is unmatched, and I'm grateful for the friendships we've built over the years. I would also like to thank Darryl Woodley and Jason Ford for drafting me to Barrie. To my mom, dad, brothers, Matt, and Alex, none of this would have been possible without you. The sacrifices you made, the endless hours on the road, the early mornings, late nights, also I could chase my dream. You supported me through every high and every low, putting me in a position to succeed. Everything I've accomplished is just as much yours as it is mine, and I will always be grateful. I actually met my wife on this very ice, so you could say this rink has given me more than just a hockey career. Paige, you are the best decision I've ever made, and let's be honest, I'm probably your worst, but somehow you're still here, and I wouldn't change a thing. To my boys, Brody, Riker, and Cooper, throughout my career, I've learned success isn't just about talent. It's about dedication, sacrifice, and the courage to push through challenges. One of the quotes I've always lived by comes from Ronald Reagan. The future is not for the faint-hearted, it's for the brave. I hope you carry that with you no matter what path you choose in life. Be bold, meet challenges head-on, and never shy away from the hard work it takes to achieve something great. Always believe in yourself and know that no matter where life takes you, I will be your biggest fan. To the future Colts and everyone lucky enough to wear that jersey, every time you put it on, you're a part of something special. So take pride in it, because once you're a Colt, you will always be a part of the Colt family. And finally, to you fans, you are the heartbeat of this team, the best in the OHL. Oops, missing a page. I gotta go ad lib, I'm missing a page. You guys are the best, and you made playing at Barrie every night special. And without you guys, we do not have the Barrie Colts. So thank you so much for that. I'm so proud to be a Colt, and thank you for taking the time and recognizing this for my family and I.
We will now raise the banner to a song that his three boys have picked out for him. And here to help Kyle with this honor are two great Colts alumni, his former line mates, Luke Pither and Brian Cameron.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories.
On behalf of the Colts hockey team, we would as well like to present Kyle to honor this special occasion, a hand-carved stainless steel replica banner that you can hang at home. Kyle, please join me to unveil the plaque. We now ask that if you can rise, if you are able, remove your hats and join us in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, followed by the singing of O Canada, performed here tonight by the students of Ferndale Woods Elementary School. Thank you all for coming out early to honor the raising of another banner to the rafters here at the Sadlin Arena. You truly are the greatest fans in the league, and there only is one thing left to say. Go Colts!